Hey, Raccoon. This song is about how you have an obsession with dick pics.
Small weed the law.
Okay.
Oh shit!
I feel like Adrian's the type of dude to secretly like tiny meter.
You could take it away. You go first.
Oh shit! All right. It was my first day in middle school. I walked into the bathroom to take a leak, and I stepped into one of the two urinals, and somebody else was to my left. And I looked over and I saw their dick, and it was love at first sight. I was like, Jesus Christ, you know, I'm not the only one on this sad, cold earth that has one of those between their legs. You know, maybe this isn't such a terrible world after all. And I reach over, I put my hand on his shoulder, and I say, hey, you and me, you know, we both have dicks. Do you want to, like, exchange dick pics sometime? And he was like, fuck yeah, dog, here's my snap. Later that day, I go home, I'm on the bus, you know, I'm not even talking to my friends, I'm busy looking at my phone, checking out all these amazing-ass dick pics he's sending me, and I can barely keep it together. I'm just so happy. Take it away, Agent.
Oh, yeah. Send me your dick pics and let's not focus on how old you are. I just need a quick nut in your face. Send me your dick pics and let's ride that hard ass dick. I just need a quick nut in your face. At times I wonder why I fool with you, but you are gay for me, I am gay for you, obviously. I didn't want to fall for it, gather my saliva, blow it all on you. So don't take advantage, don't leave my fucking dick out, and just suck on my dick till I fucking come all over on you, yeah. So won't you send me your dick pics, and let's not focus on how old you are. I just need a quick nut in your face. Send me your dick pics and let's ride that hard ass dick. I just need a quick nut in your face. Take it away, Raccoon.
Later that day, there I am on my bed. I'm kicking my legs back and forth like an excited little girl, looking at my phone, just scrolling through all his dick pics that he sent me. My mom walks in my room and asks me what I'm doing, and she sees my phone and she sees what I'm looking at, and she says, Jesus Christ, what are you doing, son? She takes my phone out of my hands and she confiscates it. And all of a sudden, I have no phone and I'm thrust back into the cold, harsh reality of life, with no dick pics to keep me company. And I shake my head and a single tear falls down my cheek and it all seems hopeless, but then all of a sudden I hear a tap on my window. And I open it and it's my friend that I met at the urinal. And he hands me a printout picture of his dick and he says, here you go, you know, you don't need a phone for that shit, alright? I've got you covered, fam. I take that paper, I snatch it right up, and I just start looking at those beautiful, beautiful pixels on that paper. And I say, you're right, you know, I don't need a phone, you're right. Technology, I don't need technology for a dick pic. This is all I really need. And I say, yo, you got any more, fam? And he's like, yeah, sure thing. Hold up, let me go to my car. He opens his trunk. He pulls out a huge stack of files, fucking bigger than the dictionary. He hauls all that shit up to my window. He throws it in a pile. It just fucking flies everywhere. Shit looks like when those envelopes flew through the mail slot in the Harry Potter movies. So that's how many dick pics I've got printed out now, and I'm just looking at them all one by one, and I cannot contain my joy. My mom is not going to be happy about this one. Take it away, Asian.
Take a look at my scrapbook dick pics. Yeah. Swipe, 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 swipe on that fucking grinder. I just need a fucking nut in your face. Swipe, 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 swipe on that grinder. I just need a quick nut in your face.
Holy shit. Fucking here. Ariana Grande out here. Ariana Grande, is that you?
Right, coming right at her to stick, yeah.
Ariana Grande, is that you? Don't steal my jokes.
I just made it better, honestly.
Oh, nice. I see how it is, man. Fucking suck your dick.
I can make it even better.
Is that Mariah Carey?
Yo, is that Mariah Carey?
Right. Coming right at you.
What's that, Mariah Carey?
Is that Michael Jackson?
Yeah, give me
Oh,
the.
yeah,
Yeah,
brother.
what's the topic?
All right, this one is
Crazy shit.
about. This song is about why our dads are broke and why we're starving because of him.
Oh god.
All right, here we go. Yeah. Ooh. We don't eat anymore. We don't eat anymore.
Shit, this hits close to home.
Broke. We don't eat
This hits
anymore.
really close to home.
What was good before? We don't eat anymore, cause my daddy is broke. Take it away, Rack. Tell us why our dads are broke, yeah.
You heard the man. Yeah. We can't fucking eat anything because our dads are broke as shit. You want to know what my did last week? He fucking went to the casino and he blew his mortgage all on the slot machine. Kept saying he was going to get 777s. Never happened. I was there. I was standing right behind him. I'm not even allowed to be in the casino, but I was in there anyways. And I was just watching him spend my fucking allowance. We got home and I said, Dad, I'm hungry. Can I have something to eat? He opened the freezer, he threw out one of the ice trays filled with ice cubes, and he said, here you go, eat this, son. I said, are you fucking kidding me? You think I'm gonna get a dinner out of this? Fuck out of here, Dad, you broke bitch. How about you actually go out and, stop sitting on your ass all day smoking pot and actually go get a job and make a difference in the world, you lazy sack of shit. And he looks right back at me and he says, son, I can't do that, you know I'm autistic. And I said, then why the fuck did you have kids in the first place? And he said, because I wanted something to rest my feet on, you dumb bitch. Now get in the ground and crouch over. Take it away, Asian.
Yeah. I just ate a cup full of fucking dirt from a motherfucking backyard. I'm trying to solve
No, this is literally about me.
Oh my gosh, this is how we're gonna do this. Let's give it another try right here. Yeah. I just ate a cup full of fucking dirt from a motherfucking backyard. I'm trying to grow some fucking pumpkins out of my ass. Even after all this time, I still wonder why my dad is broke. I don't know why we fucking eat ice all day. Don't wanna know how much cake you're eating tonight. Cause oh my god, the way I did before, I overdosed on all this fucking dirt I ate. I'm just trying packing it into my mouth. Oh, it's such a shame. We don't eat anymore. We don't eat anymore. We don't eat anymore. Cause my dad is broke. We don't eat anymore. What was so little for? We don't eat anymore. Cause my dad is broke. Take it away, my brother Raccoon.
One day, I decided I'd finally had enough of this shit, and I was gonna get up off my ass, and I was gonna get a job myself, and I was gonna pay for our bills instead of him. And, well, I got a job at Domino's Pizza, and I came home after the first week with my very first paycheck, and I felt so proud. Just the biggest of grins swooping across my face as I clutched that check in my hand. And I walked through the front door of my house, and my dad was looking at me, and he said, all right, son, cough it up. And I said, what the fuck are you talking about? This is my money. And he said, there's a horse race down the block. I need to bet on one of the horses, all right? I'll win our mortgage back that I lost at the casino. So, foolishly, I gave him the check, and I said, all right, Dad, this is everything I've worked for in the past week. You blow this, I'm gonna blow you, all right? Just like I ate your ass at the car wash last week. And he says, all right, you got it, son. And we go to the horse race. You know, we're in the bleachers. We're cheering him on. He bets all of his money on one horse, and the horses come out, and we see all of them, and the one that he bet on has 3 legs. And I turn to him and I say, "You fucking retard, you didn't look at the horses before they came out of the stables?" And he says, "No, I just bet on 7 because 7 is my lucky number." And we watch that horse. It tries to run. It just fucking falls over the second they fire the gun in the air. It's just writhing on the ground, trying to run sideways, not making any progress. Finally, the referee comes over and just pops a cap in the horse's head and puts it out of its misery.
Oh my god!
Based on a true story.
Gosh, how am I gonna sing about it?
This is fucking great.
We went from dads to horses.
I don't know if any of you saw that fucking comment, but the horse's name was Tripod.
Oh
My dad's a fucking dumbass. Why the fuck would you bet on a fucking 3-legged horse? Yeah!
Oh my god, that noise.
We don't eat anymore.
My dad makes the best fucking dirt
Starting
pie.
We don't eat anymore, cause my dad bet on a fucking 3-legged horse. Eat anymore. What was that? We don't eat anymore, cause we bet on a disabled ass fucking horse. Yeah! Disabled horse. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. We don't eat anymore.
How makes you stump?
I'll give you both a Grammy.
Fucking bravo.
What's the story gonna be about, everyone?
It's gonna be about fat people.
About
Fat people.
About fat people? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I want Harambe.
It's controversial.
Bloody. Anytime.
When I was a boy, I used to live in a small town just down the road from a girl I liked. God, she was really my type, and I wanted to text her every night, but we had to take our time and things moved slow. Just a couple suburban kids growing up without a know. And honestly, this girl was the one who I wanted to be with forever. And so one day I went over to her house and I knocked on the door, and her father answered and said, "Oh, hello, what's up, George?" And I said, "Is Melissa home?" And he said, "I'm sorry, George. You see, you don't seem to understand that she doesn't talk to fat kids." I said, "What? I'm not that fat." He said, "You're kind of fat." I was like, "What the fuck, dude? I'm like only like 100 kgs. He's like, "Dude, you're kind of fat. Like, let's be honest here." I'm like, "Okay, well, can I at least, just talk to her for a second?" He's like, "There's no way I'm letting your fat ass in my fucking house, George." And then he kicked me in the face. Asian, take it away.
You and me, we fucked a cow
What the?
to make a human cow.
Brilliant lyrics.
Can't believe you let me down. That the cow is pregnant with Fitz. You say he's fat, 'cause you don't know what he had to eat. But when you call him obese, he knows he's not the only one. Take it away, Fitz.
That's right. I left that home feeling kinda horny and kinda sad. I really fucking hate Melissa's dad, but I guess I gotta understand. She doesn't want to talk to me, I'm just too fat. And so I went next door and I found a barn, and I went inside and I, spun a yarn. And it was then when I laid my eyes on the most beautiful cow I've ever seen. I looked at this cow and I said, "Moo?" And the cow looked at me and it said, "Moo." And I felt a connection there instantly. The next thing you know, I'm making out with that cow. And things are getting intimate quickly. And the cow looked at me and it said, I want to take it all the way with you, Fitz. And I said, all right, Asian, take it away.
I fucked your mother for many years. You might as well just call me daddy. You've made me realize my deepest fears. That Fitz has type 2 diabetes. You say he's fat, 'cause you don't know what he had to eat. But when you call him obese, he knows he's not the only one. And I know, 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 I know he's not the only one.
Bravo. Always serious.
Fuck's sake. That was just beautiful, man. Just like, hey Fitz, we should do a song about incest.
Are you down for it?
Fuck you, man.
Okay, let's go. Wait, give it a sec. Alright, here we go.
My incest story, part 1. Now, growing up in a mid-Texas town, I didn't really know many people. Sure, I had my family, my brother and sisters, my mom and dad, but outside of that, it was hard meeting friends. One day I was at the park, playing with my brother John. And I was throwing that frisbee and we were singing along and having a good time just like kids do. Now, I was 16 at the time and I knew that I wanted to be closer with someone. I wanted to get intimate. God damn it, I didn't care what it was, I just wanted to get into it. And I looked at John, throwing that frisbee at me. And I said, John, this is gonna sound kind of weird, but you ever considered maybe practicing? And he looked at me with a wink and a smile and he was like, Fitz, I've been wishing you'd asked me that for a little while. And he ran into my arms. And let's just say that what happened next was completely amazing. Asian, take it away.
When your dick is too small for your sister to suck, and it's not even her favorite color. When your face is too fat and your chin is too small, you probably have a quadruple chin. So hold it up. Take a shit into my love and eyes. Take a piss under the light of 1,000 stars.
Oh, fuck me.
Place your dick on my beanhole. Thinking out loud, maybe we found balls right in your mouth.
Yeah. Anyway. So, that was the story of the first time I fucked my brother John. And you best believe that after that, things took a different turn in my family. Everyone became more comfortable with each other. Everyone was kind of closer. Not necessarily in a sexual way, but just, you know, as better friends. And one night I was eating dinner, and I saw my girlfriend Susie looking particularly beautiful across the table. And I sat there, I said, Susie, I mean, I know you're in the middle of eating your bacon, but maybe you want to take this to the next level? And she dropped her fork instantly and started sucking on that pee-pee. And I was like, oh snap, Susie. This is the thing you do to me. This is why I love this family more than I'll love anyone else. This is the reason that I love this family more than I'll ever love anybody in the entire world. Because the things we do for each other, these little favors, these little tasks, really make this relationship last. And you should take it away.
Your feet are too fat and your socks are too small. You probably tear a hole in your sock. When your dick is too fat and your condom's too small, you probably get your sister pregnant. So baby now, take a shit into my loving arms. Take a piece under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh darling, place your dick on my peanut. I'm thinking out loud. Baby, we found balls right in your mouth. Baby, we found balls right in your mouth. We found balls right in your mouth.
We found those balls right in there. Thank you. Oh man, that was, dude, when you first started singing that fucking chorus, I was literally dying of laughing. Like I was fucking almost on the floor. You have no idea. Like I hadn't had my mic on, but fuck, dude, I was like, fuck, you killed me, dude.
I'm just a bachelor, looking for a partner. Someone who knows how
Kill
to
myself, dude.
This is a lie, dude. Asian scams, you're too good.
Yo, I already muted this guy. I won't mute him. What the fuck?
Trying to mute Asian? No. Can't be this greatness.
Waiting. Hold up. Let me roast this motherfucker.
Yeah, roast this guy. He's trying to fucking mute you.
Marco is a
Roast trap.
fat ass. Looking for some ice cream. Something that is cold and nice.
Yeah, I'm getting roasted, but like, how come I can't mute him?
Think you got some brain freeze. When he's beating that shit, he's like,
Yo, like, I really don't want to kill myself.
Yours, I'm fire screen. Feed it, your fat ass.
Damn, I gotta leave the server. This is really
Nah,
bad.
dude, look at chat. There's the command.
Eat it, your fat ass.
Okay, but why can't I mute him?
Shut the fuck up, Marco, you fat, ugly virgin.
Oh god! Dude, I'm not hating, bro! I'm not hating, that's fucking
Fuck you!
I want to revisit the topic that someone brought up about hot dogs.
Hot dogs? Talking about hot dogs and Hotline Bling?
So this song is gonna be about how affordable and how worth it is to go to Costco and get a hot dog for $1.50. You got the topic, right, Fitz?
Yeah. So you said you want a tasty snack? I'll tell you what you can get. You want a hot dog, baby. So, the other day I was feeling kind of peckish. I was just kind of laying around, and I said, what the heck with it? I'm gonna go down to Costco and get myself a snack. And I drive over there in the cold, cold snow. And I open up the door, and what do you know? I see it there, across the aisle. Now I look at it, and I give it a wink and a smile. I'm like, oh, that looks tasty. And I walk over to that lovely stand. And I'm like, oh God, I can't wait to wrap my lips around that succulent ass hot dog. I go over to the cashier. I walk over. I'm like, hey, nice hair. The cashier's like, oh, thank you. I'm like, yeah, that's right, bitch. Now ring up this item for me. She's like, what you talking about? I'm like, bitch, I said ring this up. And I slap that hot dog down on the desk. She's looking at me like, is this guy fucking serious? Who the fuck comes to Costco just to buy a hot dog? He must be delirious. I'm like, bitch, do I look like I'm playing? I need you to ring up this hot dog right now. And she's like, okay. And she scans that slippery ass hot dog on her machine. I'm like, thank you, bitch. Goodbye. But before I go, write down your number. She starts to write down her phone number. I'm like, bitch, not that number. I'm talking about your postcode. She's like, what the fuck? You need my postcode? I'm like, bitch, I don't want your phone number. I like a challenge. I want to find y'all later. So she writes down her postcode and I say, thank you. And I head out to the parking lot with my hot dog clenched in my fist. And I spot my car. It's real hard to miss. And I get in my car and I drive on home. And I eat that hot dog. And I'm like, oh, 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 Asian, take it away.
They like leftover hot.
Oh my god.
I want to excite this thing.
You used to take me to Costco. Buy me $1.50 hot dog. Take me to Costco. Buy me $1.50 hot dogs. And I know where those onions are. They're right next to the relish bar.
There's a relish bar?
I know where those onions are. They're right next to the relish bar.
Relish bar, baby.
Ever since I've seen those big fat buns, gotta put some ketchup and mustard. Then you put the onions and some relish. Oh, I'm so hungry, gotta eat now. Cause ever since I've seen those big fat buns, I finished putting all those sauces just on.
That's right, baby.
Yes,
About
please.
to put that grub on. About to shove this shit right down my hungry ass throat. Take it away, Fitz.
The next day, I'm sitting around at home watching TV. I'm watching some bullshit like The Price is Right. I'm like, bitch, this is boring. So I get up off my couch. I'm still in my dressing gown from earlier this morning. And I get in my car. And I start fucking bawling. We're playing Drake. We're banging beats. I'm cruising around the city streets. And I'm going to Costco again. You best believe where I'm going. I whip out my wallet prior to entering the building, cause I already know what I'm buying. I'm getting that $1.50 ass hot dog. And I walk over to that stand. I ain't feeling like one hot dog today, no. I want two motherfuckers. So I pick them up with my fist. And I clench those hot dogs. And they dripping. And I bring them over to that cashier. It's not the girl from yesterday, it's some pimply ass dude called David. He's got a name tag. I'm like, bitch, give me these hot dogs. And David looks at me, he's like, oh, okay, sir, anything else with that? I'm like, bitch, do I look like I'm playing? I want two motherfucking hot dogs. He's like, sir, do you even want a bun with that? I'm like, bitch, I know what I fucking want, David. And I slap him across the face with a wiener. You know, David's looking at me like, sir, I'm pretty sure that's harassment. I'm like, shut the fuck up, you pussy ass bitch. Give me them hot dogs. So he's like, okay, sir, that'll be $3. And I slap down my coins on the counter and he says, sir, this is only $2.50. I'm like, bitch, what you say? He's like, thank you, sir. I'll see you another day. Anyway, I'm clutching these hot dogs in my fist, and I'm walking out in the parking lot, and I see a homeless man, and he's looking awfully fraught. I'm like, bitch, why you looking so goddamn sad? And he looks at me and he says, I don't have a home, man. And I'm like, oh shit, that shit's crazy. And I give him a hot dog. I slap the wiener down in front of him. I'm like, bitch, eat that shit, it's good for the nutrients. And he's very grateful. He looks at me, he says, thank you, sir. May the gods bless your soul. I'm like, shut the fuck up, bitch, I ain't religious. And I carry on to my car. And I get in, and I eat that hot dog like it's the last one. And you should take it away.
And I see those onion bars. They're right next to the relish bar. I know where those onions are. They're right next to those relish bars.
Hot dog.